Okay, last one, we got pound CAD. So yeah, this one too, I think the pound is losing a little bit of momentum. I think other than pound yen, I think the pound might start selling off. And so I'm just going to adjust some parameters here. This obviously didn't break that zone, so there's definitely no trade there. We're gonna up these a little bit. This is our monthly range. Just figure out kind of what we're looking at still for the month, maybe 171.5. You can see prices really always gravitates towards whole numbers. So like the whole numbers and then like the 0.5. So like 171.5, 171, 172. Price just loves it. So this is now our monthly range, and actually this is within this nice big zone here. So you can see it's kind of creating a zone of resistance here. Nothing too major yet. You can see yesterday's close was pretty big rejection. The wick is way bigger than the candle, so right into this 171 area. So I would actually draw this out as well. 171. Just see how this lines up. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, so price closed a little bit above 171, so but not much. So yeah, I'm looking to sell this off soon. Not yet, but we have to see the structure change more. You can still see it's printing, you know, higher lows pretty much, and then has made a higher high. So definitely don't want to short it yet, but as price breaks below this 4-hour moving average, which, see if I can set an alert for it. I might have too many alerts already. No, we're good. So once price breaks below this 4-hour moving average, then that'll kind of tell me that momentum may have shifted. So we don't know that yet, so there's definitely no rush in shorting this. It's super bullish still, guys, so like you don't want to short something when it's still heavily bullish, but I do think it's kind of losing momentum. If we look at these higher time frames, you can see that this weekly candle back in mid-July, July 17th, this weekly candle, so this tells a story. So price came back up to this recent zone here. So there's a zone here, and as of, you know, that was created back in January of 2022. Then price came back into the zone, just touched it, and then you had a huge bearish engulfing candle here. So as soon as price touched up here at like 173-ish, did not like it, pulled right back heavily, and since then has barely went up. You can see this, like, these are just tiny candles. Yes, there's some good weekly support here, obviously in this zone, but you can see these candles are just very weak compared to how they were before. So that's telling me it's almost like consolidating. So basically it wants to go down, but it's just deciding when, because you have this huge bearish chunk pulled, and then like since then it's just kind of like slowly kind of made its way up. These are relatively small candles in comparison. You know, price has not broken this zone, and you can see here actually this works out perfectly. So this is honestly probably a good short, but the structure is just not there for me yet to take it. But as far as like liquidity zones, I mean, this is bang on. You can see how it's respected this zone, which once was support, now broke below it and is rejecting it. So I do think this might be a good short now, but I'm not going to take it because that's just too risky for me right now. There's other positions that I have, and I just don't need to risk that when we can just wait a little bit longer and just see how this sets up. But I do see this kind of coming to an end, and for me to actually take this, I just need to see more out of it. So like I said, I need to see price break below this 4-hour moving average just to show me that momentum has died down, that it really doesn't want to go higher. I mean, because it has made higher lows. You can see there's areas of, you know, there was an area of support here, there's an area of support here. So like I just don't want to go against that right now. There's just no reason to. So literally all you gotta do is wait. Just wait a little bit longer. Just hang out, trade other pairs. Like that's you know, there's no sense in just jumping in on this right now, even though I have a pretty good feeling about it, but in my gut. But you know, there's 600 pips on the table here, so we just have to wait a little bit, and then you know, we might be able to get on that. So, but I would just wait for this. I got my alert set, so I just want to see what this looks like once price crosses over this 4-hour moving average. Because you can even see like price right now, it's in this zone, but it's rejecting the bottom side. I mean, it's creating, like, there's some support here, right? Rejected, broke above, and now it's holding above this zone. So like, you just don't know. This might break through this major zone here and keep heading higher for a bit. So you don't know for sure yet, but I could just see this setting up. So yeah, we'll wait and see how this plays out, and then if we get a nice if we get a sell signal, if price breaks below that 4-hour moving average and we can see lower lows and lower highs, then I might consider selling this. So yeah, that's Pound CAD. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in, for liking, subscribing. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to help out, love to answer. I'm going to get a Telegram group going soon. It probably will be paid, but it'll be very cheap and affordable for people. Just because it's going to take me a lot of time and effort, and I want to be really good at it. I want to make sure that there's good signals in there, and you know, good entry points. And so I'm going to really have to watch the markets tight, because I want to put out, you know, a good product and good service. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for all the support.